Temporary residence permit for a part-time student. Welcome to the website of the Department of Foreigners Affairs of the Masovian Voivodeship Office in Warsaw. From our presentation you will learn how to easily obtain a temporary residence permit in Poland. What documents must you prepare? Where and when to apply them? Welcome. If you are a foreigner studying as a part-time student, or attending a preparatory course for such studies, and you came to Poland, you may apply for a temporary residence permit. If you live in the Masovian Voivodeship, you should report to the Department of Foreigners Affairs of the Masovian Voivodeship Office in Warsaw. Remember, you must submit the application no later than on the last day of your legal stay in Poland. Where can you book a visit? Register on the InPol portal for foreigners, fill in the application and make an appointment at the office at a time convenient for you. After creating an account in the InPol system, you will also have an option to attach scans of documents confirming your purpose of stay, pay the application's fee and tracking the status of the case. Remember that upon arriving for an appointment, you must have a printed and signed form from the InPol system and other required documents. Which documents do you need to prepare? 2 copies of a completed and signed application for a temporary residence permit. Note: since you are a part-time student applying for a permit in your application, you must indicate other reasons, studies, as the basis for your stay. Fill in the application in the InPol system, available on our website, thanks to which you will be sure that you have prepared the application correctly. 4 current and color photos, 2 photocopies of a valid passport. You will have to show the original to the employee during the visit at the office for inspection. Confirmation of the stamp duty paid to the account of the Taxpayer Service Center. The payment is 340 Polish zlotys for considering the application. You can pay this payment on the spot at the office. If you have the attorney, you must also pay stamp duty in the amount of 17 Polish zlotys for the power of attorney. To obtain a permit, it is necessary that you also provide certificate from university about admission to studies or continuation of studies, preparatory course for studies in Polish language, confirmation of payment for studies, transfer receipt, scholarship agreement, etc. Documents confirming health insurance. For example, a policy confirming private health insurance covering medical costs on the territory of the Republic of Poland. The foreign policy must be delivered together with a sworn translation into the language Polish. Or you can provide a contract concluded with the NFC along with confirmation of payment of the ZUS last month's contribution. Documents confirming financial resources to cover the costs of living and returning to country. First, you must have the financial resources to cover the cost of living on the territory of Poland. On a monthly basis, they must be higher than your entitlement to cash benefits obtained from social assistance. In a situation when you are a single-person household, the income must be over 701 Polish zlotys. In case of a family, the amount of financial resources per one person should exceed 528 Polish zlotys. Secondly, funds to cover the cost of traveling back to the country of origin or residence or transit costs to a third country which will grant permission to enter. The minimum amount of funds you must have is 200 Polish zlotys, if you came from a country neighboring with Poland. 500 Polish zlotys, if you came from a European Union member state not neighboring with Poland or from a member state, EFTA, EEA or the Swiss Confederation. 2,500 Polish zlotys, if you came from other than those mentioned above, or the foreign currency equivalent of these amounts. In order to prove that you have the above-mentioned funds, you must provide the office with the application, for example a traveler's check, a certificate on the credit card limit issued by the bank, a certificate of proof of funds held in a bank or a cooperative savings and credit union based on the territory of the Republic of Poland with its registered office in Poland, a document confirming the granting of a domestic or foreign scholarship. Remember, the above certificates must be issued not earlier than 1 month before submitting the application. This is of the paramount importance that otherwise. If you live with your parents, you will need your parents' employment contract or a certificate of employment, proof of payment of social insurance premiums for the last 3 months, a statement in which parents indicate the number of dependents. If the amount of earnings is insufficient, you may submit a certificate of account balance. If your parents live outside of Poland, confirmation of monthly transfers to your account. Declaration of assurance of means of subsistence. Documents proving that your parents have a stable and regular source of income. A document confirming the place of residence, for example a document proving your legal residence address, a flat rental agreement, or a declaration of the person authorized to use the premises about providing you with a place of residence. All documents provided by you should be originals or certified copies certified true by a notary or an attorney who is an attorney at law, a legal advisor, a patent attorney or a tax advisor. Documents should be prepared in Polish, and in case of foreign language documents they must be translated by a sworn translator. If the application is complete and submitted during your legal stay in Poland, you will be able to receive a stamp in your passport. If you receive a positive decision, you will have to pay the stamp duty again, this time for issuing a residence card. The payment is paid to the bank account of the Masovian Voivodeship office in Warsaw. All information about payments is available on our website. For what period will you be issued a permit? A temporary residence permit due to a part-time study, education or training shall be granted for the period of the part-time study, education or training, however for no longer than 1 year. Remember, if you receive a negative decision, you have the right to appeal to the second instance authority, to the head of the Office for Foreigners. You must submit the appeal within 14 days of the date receipt of the decision through the authority that issued the decision. Remember that each case is individual, and the application examination process may be longer than that due to various circumstances that may require additional explanation. In the event of loss or damage to the residence card, you should notify the office about it within 3 days from the date of the event, send the form by post, application available on our website and follow the steps outlined there directions. And submit an application for replacement of the document including 2 photos and a photocopy of the valid passport and confirmation of the payment of stamp duty in the amount of 100 Polish zlotys. Submission of a complete and correctly completed application with all the necessary documents speeds up the procedure, thanks to which you will get a residence card faster. For this purpose, use our InPol system available on the website. Frequently asked questions. What is a Pestle number and how to get it? Pestle is a national identification number used in Poland. The number is assigned by the municipal offices, and in the case of Warsaw by the district offices. Obtaining a Pestle number is free of charge. If you want your Pestle number to appear on your residence card, you must provide proof of your Pestle number when you apply. Your Pestle number makes it easier for you to use the health service. Can I travel during the procedures? Yes. You must have a valid visa or other travel document. Does the residence card allow you to get a loan from the bank? A residence card is a residence document, and it confirms your identity while you are staying on the territory of the Republic of Poland. A residence card alone does not entitle you to apply for a loan or credit. When applying for a loan, the bank will require you to fill out a loan application and provide other necessary documents to qualify for the loan. The bank may require you to present your residence card or passport. Your chosen bank can provide you with detailed information. To obtain a residence card, register in the InPol system right away. Get access to the online platform. Attach the necessary documents to the case. Make an appointment. Come to the office and submit an application. Then track the case in the system. If you have questions, we will answer them. Write or call to us. Take part in events organized by the Department of Foreigners Affairs, informational Saturdays or open days. Details will be available on our website.